Right then, this is take 2 of the D-log for the 9th of June because I'm a dumbass and forgot to delete space off the hard drive. So, bit of a quick update. As you can see, I'm in my room. Things aren't perfect. Bad suspense. I could have really just hyped it up, couldn't I? And like, this is my room, coming soon to YouTube near you. But I'm never good at that. I haven't really been too good. Tough situation seems to have calmed down a bit. Definitely going to get that checked out though and sorted out. That's sorted out. And I mentioned in yesterday's D-log, the triple D-log, which I was supposed to have done daily. I'm going to be working on the Xbox One. AlphaOmegaSin's video really does give it, good reason to ignore it. I don't like the idea anyway that it's pushing the TV as a big selling point. I don't care about the TV I've got. Love film account for that. I could sub back up to Netflix if I want to, so why do I need another glorified box? Right, I can plug my computer directly into my TV and play it through that. So really, no contest. It'll be especially better when the new graphics card I get should have at least the ability to do 4 screens. So 3 computer monitors and 1 TV screen. So I don't need their shit. I don't like the fact that they might only let you play on someone else's console for an hour under your ID, if that's going to happen. I don't like the fact that it's going to connect to the internet every 24 hours. That's silly. I don't mind the always online side to it, but really you don't need, it's pointless. If every time you go on and it checks once that you're connected to the internet, that should be enough. So they can see that you haven't chipped it or modded it. If you're a modder or you're a chipper, you're never going to connect it, are you? So really, what's the problem? It's ridiculous. I think the whole idea of the Connect has got to be plugged in at all times. That's bullshit. Don't need that. If I want to use an accessory, I'll use it. I don't want to have to be forced to do it. I don't want to have to pay a fee to play used games. I don't give a crap what it is. If I buy something, it's mine. I don't like the whole install directly onto the hard drive scenario, even though I've had to put up with that anyway on the PS4. You'd think they'd learn by that. I don't know much about the PS4 right now, but I'm definitely boycotting the Xbox One. I was at one point going to give it a shot and try it out. I mean, to me, yeah, the whole, playing on someone else's console, whatever, is a bit of a moot point. It's not important to me, but still, I don't appreciate that bullshit. So I'm definitely going to come away from it. But if you basically watch the video from AlphaOmegaSin, I've linked it in the description for you. That'll give you a good answer. I better remember to put that into the description for you, because it's a really good video. He really does lay down and stuff. So the room is pretty much decorated, almost. That wall just needs painting. Whatever needs painting. Desk is going there. No, bed's going there. Desk is going where I am. TV's going to the left, to the right, my right of me, your left. Yeah, I don't know. So we should be done by hopefully Monday. I want to be ready in time for E3 because I want to see the PS4 reveal, and I want to see more about the Xbox One, and we'll finally see if they've, come to the senses. God, this echo is weird. I'll be so glad when stuff is in this room because it won't echo. The one thing I'm looking forward to is just being able to be myself. I feel that now I'm getting back into this room, it'll be nice. I can just be myself, not worry about interruptions, they're not going to walk in. And there's other benefits. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, but we won't get into that. So, I'm not feeling too bad. I'm just looking forward to getting to recording again. I really feel over the past 9 months, I haven't been 100%. I don't feel that I've given my channel the best. I don't think I've given myself 100%. And, most of the time that's because I'm recording, there's distractions. And you've heard me sometimes about it, and I hate doing that. Because you guys are here to see me have fun, get entertained by me. Sort of how I entertain you guys, I have no flaming clue. But what's going on? It's crazy. So, it'll be nice to get back into this room and get things going. It's like, considering I've got 4 days a week, I would love to stream on all my days off. There's a big list of games I've got to finish off. And there's a couple of games I've been looking at. One is the Kerbal Space Program, thanks Tom for suggesting that. I'm not going to get it just because of money. It does look fun. I like the idea of getting congested. I love that. No, I don't love getting congested. I hate it. I love the concept of building a spaceship, the little green men, and destroying them or trying to orbit. That looks pretty funky. But that's like, I'm not going to be able to afford to get it anyway. I'm going to be careful this month. I don't even know why I'm still getting The Last of Us. I think it's because I like the look of the game and it's going to be pretty interesting to play. We'll see, we'll see. I have no idea what the plans are just yet. I've got about 24 to 48 hours to cancel that if I change my mind. But yeah, those two look interesting. What else is there really? But yeah, I want to get back into EVE Online. I'm still working on my ships. If you know much about EVE Online, I'm working towards a Vindicator, which is a battleship. I was going to say spaceship. Of course it's a spaceship. You know, you're not going to ride a little pony into space, are you? Unless you really feel like you can get My Little Pony into it. They should do that. And EVE Online needs My Little Pony spin-off. You know, we've got Clear Skies, Half-Life, and you know, why not My Little Eve Pony? I don't know. But yeah, anything else going on? Not much. Not going to talk much more because I'm going to bore you guys. But that's why I'm going to stop doing. I've got to stop thinking out loud what I'm thinking and just get on with it. It's like Alpha said, I watched his 80k subscriber Q&A video, which funnily enough has made him get 100k man, which is awesome. He deserves it though. I've just got to, when I get into this room, do what I'm saying, be myself, and just don't worry about the stats and stuff. You know, there's no point me hiding it. I do worry about the stats, and you know, I think that is stupid. I think it's not right. I love what I do, so that's it. But I always go through this phase every so often. That's how I am. I'm a motivated individual. I like working by numbers. And you know, you just go do it. You know, you do things the way you do it. It might be right, it might be wrong. There's no such thing as right or wrong. You know, so I'm just really going to get on with it. But anyway, going to go downstairs. Hopefully by then this D-Log should have rendered. Hopefully it's about a gig in size. It's about 20 minutes, about a gig and a half. Upload that, get some sleep, get up. Then paint the walls. Paint the top wall first, because as you can see, it's coming okay, but it needs one more coat just to make it safe. And then the bottom needs painting. Shelf's going to go, oh god, I just thought, that's a good point. There's a shelf that was here. I think it'll go, oh, this is going to be tight. I'll have to figure this out. Because basically there's a shelf that goes between here and here. Is that right? It must be. Anyway, I've got a lot to do, so let's see how today goes. So, I'm absolutely bonged up at the moment. My hay fever's causing me so much trouble, it's ridiculous. My hair's all fluffed up, I need to get my hair cut somehow, I don't know if I'll do it. Weighed myself. It's a bit of a, well, it's good news, bad news. The bad news is I've lost no weight. The good news is I've gained no weight, so I've actually broke even this week. I'm surprised. I mean, I have been busy-ish, and I haven't eaten too much. I haven't eaten as well as I would like to, but that's actually good. So I'm still 16 stone. That's 224 pounds on the dot. So this week, hopefully, I can try and lose at least a pound. I don't know. I have to see how it goes. But yeah, looking good. Very good. I think that's good reason to tell Microsoft to get the fuck off. I seriously would, if I could, change to a different operating system other than Windows, because let's face it, Windows kind of monopolise the PC desktop, in my opinion. You know, there is Ubuntu and stuff, but if it weren't for the fact that most stuff requires Windows, I would get off them, because I mean, it's a rumour, it could be a far-fetched one, it could be something they're making up to make. This is Neo Gaf who apparently found it. Apparently they're paying developers to go and not show their games on PS4. What? Seriously? I think it's probably just negative press to try and make something for Microsoft, because E3 starts tomorrow. But Microsoft have just lost the plot if they're doing that. I think, hopefully if it is true, or at least I hope there'll be an investigation into it, because they
they can't do that. That's anti-competition, isn't it? You know, there's certain things you can't do. That sounds an absolute joke. But yeah, where is it? In order to gain the upper hand on Sony, Microsoft is apparently resorting to some unorthodox practices, like paying a lot of money to third-party publishers. So obviously they really think their console's going to suck. I really think now, though, there's enough hate for the console that it's going to flop. I won't get it. I know a few people at work won't be getting it, and you know, they play games a lot, I think. But my Tom, I don't think he'll get it. I'm definitely not getting it. But yeah, guys, just I hate sound like a fanboy, but you know, don't bother with Xbox. I think they really need to get themselves sorted out. I can't wait for the conferences tomorrow. I will be trying to do some coverage of all the conferences. Not sure how I'll do it still, but yeah. Anyway, I better stop talking because this dialogue is going to be a long one otherwise.
No, I've been robbed. Shit, what the fuck? Did you take my computer? Where the hell's it gone? Oh no, wait, there it is. Oops. Right then, so we're just finishing off. Almost everything is in place. Quick little shot, quick little shot, quick little shot. Boom! You're not going to get to see a full preview of it until it's finished. A full preview, preview implies that you're going to get a sneak peek. Previews like boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Almost done. Bed's almost up. Computer's in place. Wiring just needs doing for the Ethernet cable, and then hopefully by the end of the night, things will be good. Boom! Yeah! Headshot.